Stop right there. Get out of there.
That's exactly what you want to see happen.
See, and around the
right
shifter
right
is a rubber boot. And obviously that fire would burn that rubber boot away. I think we're going to start making those things out of asbestos or something.
His 8th. Whoa, boys, this is ugly. Off the wall, keep it off the wall. That is amazing. You can't do that here. I have never seen that done here.
It really is. I know. Oh, what's this all about? Man, he's got something.
Whoa, trouble for Hamlin.
The right front tire is headed toward the infield, right where he is.
What in the world?
What happened? Looks like the steering locked to the left, all the way to the left.
Into turn one. Don't forget, he had just stopped. Watch this car move right here. Something breaks on that car. He just clears the trap. Oh.
And huge contact with the Armco. And watch as Jimmy climbs out of the car and says, yeah, guys, I'm okay. 24-year-old Lion from Mooresville now.
Oh, 3 wide. Move around. Oh, 3 wide. Look out. This is bad news. Oh, man. Up under the wall. Casey Kane now comes back down on all 4. Caution is out. Oh, you can see that.
Coming at you, bud. Just hold on here.
Yarborough's trying to pass. They're in deep trouble. Cale Yarborough's over the wall. He never even touched the guardrails. He sailed down that 40-foot slope.
Take a look. Carl is fine right now, but this was Carl trying to do his impersonation of the window cleaner at your service station.
It's like a floor mop, doesn't it?
You can't get it turned over.
Carl, turn it over, get it down there. He's trying to get a different grip. Vince, what's he got to say about that?
You know, actually, that was made for him in case the windows started fogging up on the inside.
See what happens. Well, it was side by side with John Krebs.
Oh.
John Krebs goes, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Out through there in front of Derek Cope.
And the car overturned several times. So our concern isn't about Derek Cope. He's okay. Our concern is John Krebs.
But I think Krebs doesn't realize he's there. They make contact, and which turns both cars straight. Man, oh man, what's that car flipping?
Yeah, it flipped high into the air, rolled over in the air, and then when it landed, it was on its wheels.
Happens here. Yeah, you see the center of the tire, the wheel is gone.
Well, the only way we're going to find out, we're going to have to go over to the infield and dig it out of that camper tent that it went over into.
Man, look at the guys.
And it did bounce off the hood of Gilliland's car. It's still going. Photographers scramble. And it just missed the folks up on that scaffold.
Running at 21st spot, and oh my goodness, what's come out of the grandstand? You know, there's not a beach in a couple of 100 miles from here.
Sonoma, California. The good news for Jimmy Johnson, who leads. The bad news for Denny Hamlin. That's some driving right there.
They'll clear by 10.
He's got to be driving. I know out the driving window.
Yeah, okay. Here's what happens here, and we'll look. Obviously, when he came down pit road, he's doing. I can't believe he's keeping this thing on the racetrack right now. Okay. Maybe his spotter's talking him around, but he's doing a great job. And he's still carrying some speed, man.
On the way to break, we saw that hat on the track. The hat on the track did not belong to the cat in the hat. Page Dr. Seuss, please.
Yes, I see the hat. I'm glad I see the cat because I was a little worried.
Hey, here's a fellow who thinks that is Jack Roush's hat. Oof, Dale Jr.
Watch this right here. There's a tire that can, and look at that guy go up on the hood.
Wow. That's acrobatic.
Now watch this. He had hit the 31 car in the back, and I guess it shears some of the hood pins, and zap, it goes up. Bill Weber.
look at this. Kyle Petty told us, was it in Daytona, that every race driver experiences this once in his life. And I'm sure this is one of many times that Morgan Shepherd is experiencing. How in the world does he see?
He's still going. Why is he still going? They're giving him black flag. Well, he can't see that.
Sliding along pit road there, and the crews are scrambling. There's a tire lay in there, and man, that's just like a bullet.
Takes 2 guys down.
Holy cow, look at that.
Boy, and thank goodness those crewmen are required to wear helmets.
When he went out to retrieve that tire.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
Just bad judgment. He thought he was
there
probably.
You see the
he
tire
thinks
right
he was
there.
doing a good thing. We saw the tire rolling out there.
You can see it's halfway across that grass.
He's thinking it's going to roll out in the racetrack, so I think he was obviously wasn't thinking clearly enough to know not to do that, but still, he probably thought he was doing a good thing by retrieving it.
Well, actually, it's not even part of it. It's just a stack up there with the 96.
Yeah, but Menard, Sorensen, Sadler, and Waltrip. That's the chain reaction there on pit road, and Elliott Sadler got the worst damage.
Yeah, I just looked up and saw this 19 car on fire and then saw the 42 pull into the garage. I thought maybe he caused it, but he was no part of it at all.
Squeezed up into the wall.
And Mike obviously had no idea he was on the outside of it.
That's a wild ride.
Boy, that is unbelievable.
Yeah, he just got squeezed in there, and I mean, they did turn that car on its side. Through the fence, or up along the fence. How did that thing get run all over?
Bouncing orange. They disallowed the lap, and they've called it no time, and he does get a rerun.
Mike, quit laughing about that. That wasn't a funny situation.
Well, not for Todd.
Here is the 77, and here's 25, and watch what happens. Oh, the tire carrier on the right front.
You know what? That pit road is dangerous.
They're really working on him. We've got trouble there. Hey, we got the lights knocked out last night. And it looks like we got the lights knocked out again. The caution is out.
That is 24 hours ago. Almost the same spot in the Super Truck race.
And this was the last lap. And that's Gary St. Amant in the car, truck number 77. And he slides backwards into it. And the lights went out. Well, it's time to go home then because...
when the yellow flag...
So with the number of pit road mishaps, NASCAR formulated new pit rules for this year. And on Wednesday, they were explained to the drivers and crew chiefs.
The second pace car will pick you up in turn 2.
With 2 pace cars, 1 pace car will lead the cars around the track as usual. A second pace car will take cars wishing to pit down pit road. In an effort to avoid mass pitting under yellow, no tire changes will be allowed. In addition, cars will be designated odd or even based on their starting position, not car number. Odd cars will display a blue sticker, even cars an orange sticker. Following caution on the second green flag lap, the odd cars can pit. On the third green flag lap, even cars can pit. This will stagger the cars along pit road. Penalties will be enforced for cars violating these rules. A NASCAR inspector will hold cars in their pit. There will be 1 lap and 15-second penalties assessed. These penalties will start once all work on the car has been completed.
So we see what happened to Jeff here. He cleaned on his window.
We're about to see whoops.
Whoopsie.
Now what? Well, guess now you got to pull that. I can't come over the wall to get it because only 7 men are allowed over the wall. Tony, what happened?
Killing me.
Off turn 4, and you want to add insult to injury? Look, he can't even merge into traffic.
He stopped because here's a pedestrian car.
Well, they asked him for a credential. He didn't have it with him.
He's lost in the infield. Obviously getting back to pit road shouldn't be this difficult. He's mixing in with the pedestrians.
Yeah. See Joe Nemechek in the 13 bumps into Carl, but in the meantime...
Yeah, this was not quite what brought out the caution. Watch the yellow cat car.
He gets forced into the pit lane. Here's what I don't think he realizes. He's got a flat right front tire.
150 miles an hour. Blaney is trying to scrub off speed.
And just nowhere for Ken Schrader, the 21 car, to go.
Or Boyer in the 07 car.
And restarted 11th. He is up to 7th.
Riding with him right here.
And he's blowing the stickers off that car so fast, Larry.
It's gone now.
Hey, you think this racing in Martinsville is tough on the race cars?
I know it is.
Look what it does to our equipment. Watch this.
Oh, my goodness.
Crash. Look at that hunk of rubber.
That was our camera.
Yep.
And here he is with the can blazing, coming off of corner number 4 and pulling up right behind the ambulance and making sure that he stops in front of somebody who has a fire extinguisher.
His crew quickly takes the fire extinguisher out, kicks, and the fireman goes out to check everything, and he says, "Look at my way, I got to go."